and South wins the tip. Let's set the starting lineups for you. Shot by Morse at the top of the circle, won't go. Hogan puts it up. Hogan hot in that first half, hit 5 out of 6 shots, including that long one. And we'll see what West will do offensively in the second half to get back in it, down by 14. That's been the biggest lead for South.
That's the man, Robert Coyne, that had the ball earlier.
There they go, they get it in. That's the man they're going to get it to, Wayne Merritt. Merritt with a chance to convert a three-point play.
Just what West needed on their first time down court, get some offense, get some points on the board. Robert Coyne is going to have to be a factor if West is to get back in this game. At 6 foot 8 inches, he should be a dominant player on this court.
Merritt completes the three-point play, has 18, and they'll full court press the rest of the game probably. Stolen by Merritt, 2-on-1. Bernal, good pass. There he is. Good, Mike Bernal. So the press might be bothering South a little bit. The lead is back down to 9. In the backcourt for South, Scott Morse and Daryl Hogan. Along with Arlandis Rush. Hogan will put up another one. That's way off. So Hogan not as hot as he was beginning that second quarter. There's Coyne, good reverse move. Robert Coyne, Little Bank, good.
Nice touch, off balance on the side there. Great touch for a big man.
Coyne only with 4 now, but the lead is down to 7. And the pressure continues. Medina steals. Bernal in the corner, good again, Mike Bernal. West scoring.
South needs a timeout about now so they can regroup. They don't want to lose this game right here.
Timeout, there it is, Theory. West making a drastic comeback in the first minute and 22 seconds, scoring 9 unanswered points. Started off with Wayne Merritt's three-point play.
Coach Bobby Caton has to be pleased with the way his Cowboys came out this half. I don't know what he said at the halftime mark to his ball club, but whatever he mentioned to them, it's working right now. Willie Mount, on the other hand, cannot be pleased with the way his ball club has been careless, particularly trying to get the ball down the floor and their lack of ball handling.
We'll see what he does in this huddle. He's got to get them together. This is looking more like that East game where East was down by about 17 points in the third quarter, but came back to win that game. West making a good run for it, a 5-point lead. It's down to 5 from 14 at half.
You can see the Patrick Ewing influence on those West High Cowboys, all of them wearing the t-shirt underneath the jersey.
There's a pressure and another steal. Merritt comes down 3-on-1. Good pass down to Medina. Good fake, puts it up. Ooh, he lost it. Stolen away. Good steal by Scott Morse. Good pass underneath, and a foul is called. Offensive foul will go against number 23, Adrian Cooper. Little out of control.
South had an opportunity West had an opportunity last time down, as you see Coach Mount of the Rebels, and a good heads-up defensive play by number 14 for West, Dan Medina, and they have the ball now.
West can cut it to 3. It'll be the closest they've been since the opening tip. 5-point lead at 48-43. Coyne still a little too far out, gets it inside to Fuentes. Drives all the way, good dish to Coyne, he didn't see it. And South with the ball on the turnover. South needs to break the second half jinx. That won't go. Rebounded out Fuentes. Gets it down to Medina. Medina had 2 men open, didn't see him. Fuentes gets it stolen away. Easy bucket for Adrian Cooper. Cooper now with 13.
Heads up play, easy layup. As West having trouble once again with that full court pressure by South.
Medina drives with the left hand. Merritt over the back, no call. And South comes back. Good pass down to Arlandis Rush. Rush with 12. And the lead is back up to 9. So South, after those 9 unanswered points at the beginning of the second half, have come back with 4 of their own and are back to that 9-point lead at 52-43. There they get it into Merritt. Good move by Wayne. Wayne, I would like to see Robert Coyne get the position that Wayne Merritt does. Merritt now with 20 points Arlandis Rush long range, not a good shot. Good pass out. Hicks underneath misses. Merritt tips it out and Bernal comes down 2 on 3. Good pass to Medina.
Wayne Merritt is the man with the hot hand. The Cowboys need to get the ball to him and run some plays to get him free.
There's Coyne. Let's see, turnaround jumper. Not a good shot. There was a good shot, but put it off hard. All the way down as Hicks lays it up good. Adrian Cooper, excuse me. Adrian Cooper now with 15 points.
That comeback could have taken a lot out of West, Mark. They seem to play well. South called a timeout, regrouped, and West doesn't seem to have anything left after making that run. It'll be interesting to see if they can make another.
Fuentes drives to the hoop, taking it all the way, double pumps, a good drive. Danny Fuentes, only 4 points for Dan. It's been a terror on the board. Full court pressure now by West. Get it across easily, but Coyne steals it. Lead is down to 7, 3:54 left to go in the third quarter. Danny Medina at the point with Mike Bernal will set it up. South continues in that man-to-man pressure. Fuentes drives, takes it all the way, and a foul. Ooh, I don't know about that call. Adrian Cooper moving a little bit, but they're going to call Fuentes with his 3rd personal now on the offensive foul.
As we just had a shot there of Adrian Cooper, and he just may have gotten a break on that call, Mark. It didn't appear to be set.
Long pass down. Cooper drives, traveling. It's got to be called. There it is.
Number 43 there, Robert Hicks, without question, traveling, trying to get position on the baseline. West will inbounds the ball.
3:36 to go in the third quarter. South still with a 7-point lead at 54-47. South now in man-to-man coverage. Merritt takes it all the way to the bucket, drives. That'll be another goaltending. 3 goaltending charges on Robert Hicks. I don't know if any of them would have gone in. That's what I don't know if they're, you talk about showboat and you talk about blocking shots. I don't know whether that is or not. I mean, he's going for the block, but you see it's up, and I just think he's trying to show. Up and no good, rebounded out. West will have the ball.
Not too bad to showboat if you do it early in the game and maybe intimidate a team, but at this point, you don't want a careless goaltend.
Fuentes a double pump, won't go. Coyne tips, Merritt on the boards. It'll be taken out by Adrian Cooper. The lead is down to 5, 54-49, 2:55. We haven't seen Arlandis Rush taking too many shots this third quarter. There he is. There he'll put it up. Long range, a little too far for him. Merritt goes up. That's got to be an offensive foul. That's a good call.
That's a real good call. He lowered the shoulder after getting the rebound. Prior to that, Arlandis Rush shot a little far out there, considering that it's the South Rebels with the lead, 54-49.
Adrian Cooper picks up his 3rd personal. So both Cooper and Arlandis Rush with 3 personal fouls. Coyne gets it to Fuentes. They're looking for Merritt now. Merritt has 22 points right now. Just entering the game, that's Bob Johnson with the ball. There they go. They get it into Wayne in a foul. Wayne Merritt really working for position theory, and this is what's going to put West right back into this game.
This West High team has outscored South in this quarter 15-6. They are back in this ball game with this run as 2 minutes and 24 seconds remain in the third quarter. And West inbounding the ball.
There's Coyne. He puts it down on the floor. Not a good shot, off balance. And South with the rebound. Driving all the way. Good dish up in the corner, but it'll go out of bounds to West. So the Cowboys having every opportunity to get back into this game. And let's see if they try and get it into Wayne Merritt again. 2:09 left to go in the third quarter. South by 5, 54-49. Fuentes drives all the way. Another double pump. This time it'll go. Danny Fuentes has tried 3 of those, hit 2. He now has 6. Bob Johnson going for the steal. Save, a good save. Are they going to call it out of bounds? He was out of bounds.
Good call by the referee down on the other end. He had a shot of this sideline, and he made the call, and it was a good one. West will get the ball.
West will have a chance to cut it to 1. Played a little inspiring second half here, Theory. I don't know what Coach Bob Caton said to him, but they're playing inspiring second half ball. With the ball now, Renee Wilson and Bob Johnson, two newcomers in the backcourt. They get it to Bob Johnson on the backdoor, blocked by Scott Morrison. Morse will bring it up. Gets it across quickly. Orlandis rush outside, nothing but net. Orlandis, his first 2 points in the second half, he now has 14.
Young left-hander can fill it up. I question that kind of shot in that particular situation, but he certainly is a pure shooter, Mark.
And there'll be a foul. It'll go against number 21, Booker Jackson. That'll be his first. So a minute 14 left to go in this third quarter, and South has closed the gap to 5 at 56-51. They've had it as close as 3 points.
Booker Jackson drew that foul. He is now being replaced by Robert Hicks. Jackson, by the way, coming off of a foot injury. In fact, he broke the foot. This is his first game back, so it's taking him a while to get back in the groove of playing basketball.
At the line will be 6'8", sophomore Robert Coyne. Only 4 points for Robert. There's a good look at him. 2 more years to go with this West squad. It's funny, Theory, I think this league is really going to even out after this year with Montbello losing a lot of seniors, GW losing a lot of seniors. I think more of these lower division teams are going to pick up next year.
I agree. A lot of these other schools that have struggled this year have a lot of underclassmen and young ball players, and this should be a balanced league.
Ball stolen away, tipped up and in, Robert Coyne. Coyne now with 8. The lead is cut to 1. The closest that West has been underneath, though. Basket Adrian Cooper. Cooper with 17 points. Gives South that 3-point lead, and we're under a minute to go in the third quarter. Fuentes drives. Good dish off to Coyne. Coyne drives, tries to slam it, and it's fouled. That's probably a good foul on number 23, Adrian Cooper, but it's his 4th.
Coyne a little shaken up on that play. He seemed to hesitate as he was going up for that shot, Mark. There was a possibility of a 3-point play, I felt, had he gone up strong.
But he'll be at the line. Coyne today, 2 of 2, 8 altogether.
Good touch for a big man at that free throw line.
They're just looking at him. It looks like he has all the tools. He could put on a little weight, there's no question, but as far as just basketball ability, you know it's there. They just need to work with him.
I agree. He's inexperienced. He's not used to playing out here and running up and down on this floor, and it's just a matter of time. He's going to be a force in this league, Mark.
Coyne now with 10. The lead is back down to 1 and a foul. Foul will go against Robbie Medina, who's just entered the game for West at the guard. Robbie is a 5'9" sophomore, entering for this last 45 seconds. West getting back quickly, down 14 at half. It's down to 1 now. Stolen away. They could have taken the lead, but Morse gets it right back. Good pass underneath to Adrian Cooper. Cooper getting a lot of cheap baskets. He now has 19.
West with the steal there, and then got careless as they tried to get down court, tripped over one another, and South with the easy layup.
Let's see if West waits for one. 60-57. 20 seconds left to go in the third. Down to 15.
Seven seconds left. West will make some kind of move to the basket here
Fuentes
soon.
drives, tripped up. Coyne will put up the short one. A little short. Out of bounds at the buzzer. But the West Cowboys making a great run in that third quarter. Let's see how the scoring went. 23-12 in that third quarter for West. And I think the pressure and the turnovers by South definitely hurt them.
Yes, and West made a run, closed the gap. South held them back off after a timeout, and West made yet another run, and now they're just down by 3 points and definitely in this ball game.
Willie Mount needs to regroup his men. I think they can get these, with the pressure that West is putting on, I think they can get a lot of cheap buckets, but Adrian Cooper, who's down there for the easy ones, I don't think he's the man to get him. He should be down at the other end helping out defensively, and instead he's standing on the offensive end. He's got 3 of them, though. I shouldn't talk like that, but I believe those big men. He's 6'5". He's got to be there on the defensive end.
It's going to be interesting. We thought this would be a close game, couple evenly matched ball clubs. that's what we have. We had our doubts at the half mark. Now we've got our ball game, 3-point margin going into this fourth quarter.
Been even all the way. The biggest lead for South has been 14 points. West has yet to take any kind of advantage in this game from the opening tip. And we have 8 more minutes of basketball left to play. Our final 8 here on Mile Cablevision for Denver Prep basketball this season. We'll see what happens. The starting 5 has gone pretty much the whole game for both teams. And jumping center, Coyne will stay in there and he'll jump. He'll go up against Robert Hicks, and there it goes. Tipped out, taken by Hogan. Hogan drives and is fouled. He'll be at the line.
Good play by South on that jump ball. They had a play set up on that tip and just about converted that into a layup.
Foul will go against Robbie Medina. So Robbie picks up 2 quick ones. South has it. They set up a double pick for Arlandis Rush from the corner. Good again. Net. Nothing but net for Arlandis Rush. He has 14.
A little soft jumper, and he certainly is effective with that, even from the baseline corner there.
Lead back up to 5 for South at 62 to 57. 7:38 left to go in the fourth quarter. Bernal will take a long shot. Good, Mike Bernal. 18 points for Mike.
Those two fellows putting on a shooting display between Bernal and Arlandis Rush, who's getting the ball now and driving to the hoop.
Double clutcher, not a good shot. Tipped up and good by Hicks. Robert Hicks now with 9 points in balanced South scoring. Lead back up to 5 again. Full court pressure continues, and it's going to be stolen. Hicks steals it. Arlandis Rush drives to the hoop, puts it up. Bank, good, and it'll count. The foul will go against Robbie Medina again. He picks up 3 quick ones.
Great drive to the basket by Arlandis Rush. Switched to the left hand, which is his shooting hand. Banked it softly off the glass, got fouled. He'll go to the line now to try to make it 3.
Arlandis only a sophomore. He's going to be good with 2 years to play. Maybe needs to work a little bit on that right hand, but he's got all the tools to play. Arlandis with 17 points now. Lead is back up to 8, and full court pressure still by South. Fuentes carried the ball, but no call. Merritt gets it across. Going to Bernal. Bernal now on the other side, up and no good. Rebounded Merritt. There's Wayne again. Good board by Wayne Merritt. Driving all the way. Morse takes it to the hook. Coyne blocks it and saved inbounds. West with a chance to cut it to 4.
Robert Coyne came over. Great block on that play as South had the opportunity to move up to an 8-point margin.
Bernal taking it to the hole. It won't go. And South comes back. Arlandis Rush driving a little jump hook left-hander. There he is. He can do everything.
What an artillery he possesses offensively. Arlandis Rush putting on some display. We can all see just why he's one of the top scorers in this Denver Prep League.
No, Coyne was traveled again, but no call. And we finally see a slam dunk out of Robert Coyne. End-to-end action. 12 now for Robert Coyne, and the lead is down to 6. Arlandis long range again. That one's off the back of the rim. Fadeaway won't go, and it's rebounded by Coyne. Robert needs to get involved both offensively and defensively. He traveled on this end theory, but no call.
I agree, but he is involved on the boards, and that's what's important for this West Ball Club. If Robert Coyne can control the boards, they can get right back in it.
Here they go to Merritt again. Merritt been a force in the second half. He has 26 points now. Both teams seem a little tired. Driving to the hoop, Coyne going for another block. That won't go. Tipped up and good by Robert Hicks. Coyne letting Daryl Hogan drive, just went for the block. Didn't get it this time. Both teams just great dive by Danny Medina.
Teams racing up and down the floor here, just shooting it out. Here comes South down with a layup chance.
That's all it is. Look at that, no one's missing. Robert Hicks again. Hicks with 13 points. We've only played 3 minutes of this final quarter, and the scoring's been phenomenal. Coyne way outside. They're going to slow it up. They go and try to get it into Merritt. Merritt has a definite mismatch under there with Daryl Hogan. Hogan only 5'10". Merritt at 6'3".
Merritt an impressive ball player too, Mark. Real strong inside game. I feel he knows his limit we'll get a replay of him here. He knows his limitation, and he's not trying to do more than what he can do.
Wayne Merritt will be at the line. As we said, he has 26 points. He's played 2 superb games here on Mile High Cablevision. Must like those cameras. He'll have one more. 4:53 left to go in the fourth. And it's a 5-point South lead. They've led the entire game. West just trying to get right back into it. Merritt hits 2. 28 for Wayne Merritt. And West continues the full court pressure.
West right back in this game, 73-69 with 4:45 remaining in the fourth quarter.
Bad pass, another turnover. West will have a chance to cut it to 2. Coach Willie Mount off the bench. And Bob Caton making some substitutions now. Fuentes back in. Took a little breather and Renee Wilson goes out. Even though these teams, Barry, are not in the top 10 in the state of Colorado, this has been just a very entertaining game.
I agree. These two teams really on the bottom of the Denver Prep League, and but we see what high school basketball can be all about. Is a controversial call there on number 43, Robert Hicks. I thought it was a good block on that case, Mark.
Hicks picks up only his first personal. But it'll put Wayne Merritt at the line. Wayne today 4 of 6 there. Has a chance to go over the 30-point mark with 2 free throws here. Of course, the best game we have seen on Mile High Cablevision, Trent Gay put in 36 points in front of the cameras. And Merritt has a chance to break that. This is the first, though. Everything's going to be important now, Theory.
I agree. Free throws particularly going down the stretch as we near the 4-minute mark of the fourth quarter.
Merritt hits 1 of 2. Cuts the lead to 3. Arlandis Rush bringing it up. A lot of pressure put on. Gets it across easily to Scott Morse. Defensively, both teams still in that man-to-man defense. Feel they're going to get a lot more turnovers. I don't think South is stalling. They're just looking for the open man right now.
Trying to spread them out a bit and get someone to break to the bucket for an easy shot.
A lot of time left, 3:52. And counting in this fourth quarter. Keep it this way to South.
3:45 remaining now in the fourth quarter. South High still leading West 73-70.
There's a look at Coach Willie Mount directing his team for this final 3.5 minutes. There's a man to foul. I don't know who it is. Neither team has really been to the line that often. There's the double team, but he gets away from it.
Still a lot of time. West doesn't want to be careless.
Ooh, and they almost were, but a foul will be called.
Not a bad foul. Going for the ball out at the center of the court.
Renee Wilson picks up his first personal foul, but the teams are in the bonus, so this is where the game will be decided. We'll be at the free throw line.
Dangerous man at the free throw line too, Mark. A pure shooter in Arlandis Rush. We'll see how what he can do at the line with a 1-and-1 here.
19 points for the sophomore. Rush had 10 at the half, 9 here in the second half. 1 of 1 at the line today.
Robert Coyne just went out of the ball game for West in somewhat of a surprise. I look for him to re-enter the game.
Just give him a little breather for the last 3 minutes. Arlandis in and out. So the pressure can get to anyone. 3:10 left to go in the fourth. South, who has led the entire game with the 3-point lead at 73-70. Good pass underneath to Bernal. Oh, it won't go, but he gets his own rebound, puts it up. Good, and a foul. Mike Bernal will have a chance to tie this game.
Key rebound by Mike Bernal. Missed the first shot. Actually, it was deflected somewhat on the block or partial block. Stayed with it, got the ball back, went up hard, and drew the foul and got the bucket.
Danny Medina and Robert Coyne re-enter the game. Bernal will have
Let's take a look at this offensive rebound here. The shot, partially blocked, offensive board, puts it in, gets slapped on the wrist. He'll go to the line with a chance to tie it up. We've got 2:58 remaining in the fourth quarter from West High School. The Cowboys trail 73-72, and it's tied.
We're even at 73. Bernal perfect from the line at 3 for 3. Bob Caton instructing his team. They're back in a 2-1-2 zone. They're going to force West to take that outside shot. I've been impressed with West shooting, although this kind of situation theory is going to be a lot different.
First opportunity for West to go into a zone. They've been behind. They couldn't very well be in the zone trailing so far back. Now South will have to be.
West is going to have to come out, though. It's a tie ball game.
That's it.
They're going to have to go into that man-to-man, although they don't want to. 2:27 left to go in the fourth.
As long as they put some pressure, even though they stay in the zone, they just have to put some pressure on the ball. They can stay in that zone and try to force South to take the outside shot.
Now they're going to go into that man-to-man, double teaming. There's Bernal and Medina, and it's still, oh, Merritt almost had the steal. Arlandis Rush will slow it down. Driving in a foul. Bernal will get charged.
So 1-and-1 at the line. These free throws are going to be the key, as you mentioned earlier. Scott Morse with the pressure. He's a junior, and he'll try to give his Rebels the advantage as the score is tied 73-all with 2:04 remaining in the fourth quarter.
I think Morse is the best free throw shooter, 4 of 4 today. Nothing but net. Cool
Very
customer.
calmly. That's it.
He'll have one more, 5 of 5, only 7 in the game, but a good floor game for Scott Morse. The junior, there's a good look at him. Number 13, not an unlucky number. He's got 6 free throws, only 1 bucket, 8 for the game for Scott Morse, and we're under 2 minutes to go in the game.
West should learn from that. That's the man they do not want to foul as they go down the stretch in this ball game. Less than 2 minutes remain.
Medina was wide open underneath, didn't see him. They get it in, there's the man to get it in, and Merritt is fouled. So they're looking more and more in this last 2 minutes to get it into Wayne Merritt.
You go to your hot hand. He certainly is that for West. He's played a great ball game. Been the key for the Cowboys this evening. And he'll go to the line with a 1-and-1 opportunity.
He hasn't been bad from the line, 5 of 8 today. But these are the big ones.
And that first one is oh so big. You want to make that first one.
He hits it. 30 points now for Wayne Merritt. And he'll get another. Boy, I'd love to see an overtime game in this final game of ours. It's been so exciting all season to be with Mile High Cablevision with these prep basketball games. Let's take a look at Wayne Merritt under pressure. Calmly sinks two. Wayne with 31 points. And we're tied at 75 with 1:45 to go in the game.
West again back in the zone. They're in a 1-2-2 right now.
With pressure, though. And a steal by Coyne, but stolen back by Arlandis Rush. I don't think they're going to be able to hold this ball. They need to go back door and try to get the shot. West pressure is just too much right now for them. Their ball handling ability isn't great. There's Rush.
Pressure on West, however. South with the ball, tie score. The pressure is on the defensive team with the score tied.
And it's Rush. You got to watch that 5-second count now. Driving to the hoop. Good move. Driving all the way. Scott Morse. Morse only his second bucket. He's put in the 4 key points now for South, and South with the 2-point lead at 77-75. And a timeout with exactly 1 minute left to play in the fourth quarter. We'll say in regulation it may go overtime the way this has been going.
Key bucket by the Rebels there. They go up ahead by 2. Robert Coyne standing inside, did not want to go up and contest the shot. When you get down to a minute left in the ballgame, Mark, that's when your big man has to go after those kind of shots in the hole.
Offensively, we've got to think that West has got to get it into Wayne Merritt the last couple times down in order to stay in this game. Coyne is not doing anything inside. And other than that, Bernal maybe for an outside shot, but I think they'd rather see Merritt get it.
If you can't get it right inside for the easy layup to Robert Coyne, certainly your preference, though, would be Wayne Merritt with his hot hand. But you want to go to one of those big fellas inside for the easy layup and maybe draw the foul.
Wayne Merritt, again, another fine game here on Mile High Cablevision. 31 points. He'll definitely be on that list that we're going to show you at the end of the game as far as our Mile High players of the year. both the starting team and some substitutes. Players have played exceptionally well here in front of the cameras. And I think you'll be a little surprised at that list. Some of your favorites maybe in the state aren't on it. Of course, I picked them, so they might be my favorites.
I'm glad you said that, because we sure disagreed about a couple of them. But you know, any person that was to sit down and make a team would have a different one from the other. I think it's a very reputable team, and certainly it's some players that have contributed all year long.
1 minute exactly left to go in the fourth. West with the ball, down by 2, 77-75. There they go. Merritt takes the turnaround. He might have got hacked. No call. Put up underneath. Oh, Fuentes misses the easy one. Coyne gets it. Fuentes again. Up and good, and he's fouled.
There's that foul we were talking about by going inside. The Cowboys aggressive on the boards. And what a big basket by Dan Fuentes, the junior for West High School, who has the opportunity to put his ball club in front.
Fuentes only with 8 points, nothing out of 1 at the line. West will have their first chance to lead in the game with 47 seconds left to go.
What a time to lead.
The pressure is on. That's not going to go, but rebounded out by Bernal. Turnaround shot, good. Mike Bernal puts him up by 2.
West going to the boards again. Mike Bernal, key shot.
Oh, Fuentes almost gets a steal there. They're looking inside. Good pass underneath. Should have been a jump ball. Good call. Good call.
Defense by Robert Coyne on that play. I spoke of it earlier. Now's the time to assert yourself and go out there and stop some shots with less than 35 seconds remaining. 33 to be exact. South trailing now 77-79.
Adrian Cooper is going to jump with Coyne. He's won the toss with Coyne at the start of the quarter, so this will be a big jump right here. Let's see if they get it right back to Scott Morse, who's open right behind him. Let's see what happens. Coyne needs to get up there. He got up there this time. Bernal comes down 2-on-1. He should slow it down. Out of bounds, who will it go to?
It'll go to West. Good call by the official on the far side. The Cowboys now want to get the ball into the hands of their good free throw shooters. South in a desperate situation, they'll have to come out and foul.
I think everybody out there for West is a fairly good free throw shooter.
Caden
Probably want to get it. There it is. Bernal drives. Oh, what a great block. Boy, I hope we have a replay on that. Great block by Adrian Cooper. Coming out of nowhere against Mike Bernal, who went back door.
He came flying across the lane there. That was one of the plays of the ball game there, Mark. Adrian Cooper, the sophomore forward from South. What a block.
West with the ball, the 2-point lead. They're going to have to foul soon. Then they do.
Bob Caton should be baiting the referee right now, the coach for West. He wants to get an intentional foul. He won't get it this time. 1-1 on that play.
The problem is I have Cooper with 5. I don't know if they see that or not. They've got to at the scores. Maybe I was wrong on 1 foul. But I have Adrian Cooper with 5 personals. Maybe he only has 4. We'll keep him in the game, and here's the shots by Danny Medina with 21 seconds to go. Medina, oh, that was a flat shot. Merritt shouldn't have put it up, but he did. Fuentes underneath, puts it up in a foul. Offensive foul.
Good call. I thought he traveled first, Mark, but they got him for the offense. Offensive as he put his shoulder into the defensive player. The South High Rebels, with 15 seconds remaining, have a chance to tie this ball game. They trail 79-77, and they have the ball.
What a game. Let's see if they get it inside. 15 seconds ain't counting. We're at 10 seconds.
Do you call a timeout here? They're trying to. They should. And set up a play, but they might. Yeah, they got the timeout before the foul.
Whoa, what an ending to a great season. West, their only lead at 79-77, the current score. They've been down by as many as 14 throughout the game. The ball will be taken out. They're deciding where to take it out. It'll be taken out almost right in front of us, a little to the right of the scorer's table. With 8 seconds, what do you think offensively? What are they going to do, Theory? Do they go for the outside shot, or do they go inside?
Keep your eye on Orlandis Rush. Get him the ball outside, and if he can penetrate and maybe get it. Let's take a look at that block. When Adrian Cooper came flying across the top.
What a great shot. On the ground.
You see him fall to the ground. Great block. Key as this game has turned out.
2-point lead.
I look for Orlandis Rush, something to work around him. He's been their main man all year long, and when you get down to 8 seconds in a situation such as this, that's who you go to as Bob Caton talks to his ball club, trying to set something up defensively. West now does not want to foul in this situation.
That was a great camera shot you had of Bob Caton diagramming the play defensively. Our Mile High Cablevision camera crew doing an excellent job as usual. Down to 8 seconds left to go. Arlandis Rush, usually the man that takes it out, will get the ball right back. He's open in the corner. Better hurry. 6 seconds. 5. Long shot. Hogan. Oh, off the rim. Rebounded and a foul. Yes, foul will go. 2 seconds left. It's not over yet. Scott Morse will get the foul.
Not a very good shot in that situation, Mark. Not a good shot at all. Way over on the sideline. Long 25-foot jumper. Not quite what I would have had in mind.
As hot as Arlandis Rush has been, they should have gone to him. Hogan, of course, was very hot in the first half, and a timeout is called. What an exciting game.
2 seconds remain in this ball game. Let's take a look at that long shot as South tries to tie the ball game and possibly send it into overtime. Long attempt, short. South, of course, in a desperate situation, must foul. Daryl Hogan's long jumper on the front end of the rim and just couldn't quite get in there. Again, 2 seconds remain as you see the Cowboys around their coach there, Bob Caton, and he's just trying to set something up to get the ball inbounds. That'll be the key. Or take that back because South will actually go to the line. They're in a 1-and-1 situation. First free throw for the Cowboys is the key one. That one would ice it.
The game's over. They've got to hope they miss. Definitely just going to grab the rebound if they get it, throw it if someone's at half court. What I would probably do is set only 2 guys maybe up at the blocks underneath defensively. Hope that they can get the rebound because it's just going to be too tough to get it to half court and put up a long shot. They've got Arlandis Rush all the way down here. South just playing a great game all game. I really, you feel for this team. 2-14 on the season. Have had some tough losses. This is going to be one of them.
West putting no one on the free throw line. They'll all get back and play defense as their shooter is at the line with a chance to ice the game. Number 14, the senior for the ball club, one of the few we've seen on the floor this evening, Dan Medina.
He put some spin. That'll be the ball game. Medina hits it. That last free throw shot was flat. This one he put in nicely. Medina with 4 has iced the game. That one was flat. Rebounded out. And the ball game's over. What a game. Exciting game again here on Mile High Cablevision. The final score is South Rebels 80. The West Cowboys 80. The South Rebels 77. As we said, South had a 14-point lead throughout the game. West's only lead came at the end at 79-77, a 2-point lead. So it's been a great one.
Great comeback by West High School. Wayne Merritt leading the way, the senior forward, devastating inside. South not able to contain him, and South with the opportunity there at the end to at least send the game into overtime. And shot from way outside, though, fell short by Daryl Hogan, and West was then able to hit one free throw and pull out the game.
Quickly a look at the scoring. Merritt had 31 points. Mike Bernal, also with a great game, had 24. Adrian Cooper scored 19, as did Arlandis Rush. Let's take a quick look. I would like to show what my picks this year for the Mile High Cablevision All Prep team, first team, and alternates. Of course, Trent Gay, you're very familiar with him from Thomas Jefferson. Definitely my most valuable player as far as the All Prep team is concerned. Vince Abeda, a freshman from Lincoln High School, played a great game out there. Norman Calhoun, of course, from Montbello, put in those 3 key buckets to upset George Washington. John Hodges, one of the great players in the state. John Ware, a substitute for Kennedy, who played one of the best floor games I've seen in leading Kennedy to win. Thedo Reed as an alternate. Clark Lucas. We, of course, saw both those players are in our last telecast of Jefferson and Manuel. And here, Wayne Merritt, who I'm almost thinking of putting on my starting team right now as he finishes with 31 points.
I can see why. Impressive performance by him today, and some lineup there for your Mile High All-City team.
Theory, I know you have something to announce. There it is right there.
Yes,
Go ahead,
Craig Jackson, Montbello High School, the senior heading to UCLA, has been named to the McDonald's All-American team. First high school player from the state of Colorado ever to be named to the ball club. Quite an honor for the student, carrying a 4.3 grade point average. That's on a 4-point scale, Mark. Those accelerated classes give you extra credit. Again, congratulations to Craig Jackson of Montbello High School, presently ranked number 9 in the country. University, he has been named to the McDonald's All-American team, the top 25 players in the country.
That's a great honor for Craig. We're very happy for him. So, from West High School, I would personally like to thank all the people at Mile High Cablevision. Done an excellent job in bringing you these prep basketball games. Our camera people, our director Sue Tiezzi, Brad Stensberg, of course, of Mile High Cablevision. We're all happy about the outcome of all these games. We hope you have enjoyed them. So from West High School, the final score here, the West Cowboys 80, the South Rebels 77. I'm Mark Sacco along with Theory Smith. We'll see you next time on Mile High Cablevision.